What's happening, Trojan Nation? Coach Kennelly coming here with another part of our wrestling unit, and this is going to be what I consider the best style of wrestling. We're going to do what's called freestyle. Freestyle is an international style of wrestling, so it is the primary style for a lot of countries throughout the world. As we discussed, the USA's primary style is folk style, but freestyle is done at the Olympic level, and if you want to win a world championship, you could choose freestyle or Greco-Roman. So it's a style I take very seriously because my goal, obviously, with coaching wrestling is to get somebody to that world championship level where they're the best overall. Some differences in freestyle, where folk was more controlled, freestyle is more explosive and more athletic, more high-paced, more fan-friendly, I believe. Instead of 2 3-minute periods like folk, you get 2 periods, 3 minutes each, with about a minute break in between, which is nice. You get to talk to your coach. They wipe you down if you're sweaty, so you can get no stick, and you could get to touch each other and get a grip, because sometimes somebody gets too sweaty, they just slide right through. Some major differences is you see these out of bounds lines. In folk, it was similar to other sports where the action goes out of bounds, it stops. In freestyle, if I'm taking this person out of bounds, I get about 5 extra feet, so I can finish my thing. If it goes off the stage, I go off the stage. No big deal. One big difference you'll see is other countries really don't worry about safety like in the U.S. In the U.S. folk style, if I bring my opponent up into the air, so I'm in here, I get a takedown, sorry with the higher ceiling. On folk style, I need to be soft and I control the landing to take the person down. If the person in the air that I pick up gets hurt in America, it's on me. Internationally, when I pick a person up, I try to break the mat with their body. If they get hurt, that's on them. Big difference, kind of fun if you know what you're doing. So in folk style, American, we finish soft. We're nice. International, if I'm going low level for a leg attack, when I sweep out these legs, if I take them straight to their back, that's 4 points. So I'm going to dive up and I'm going to spike them into the mat. If you get hurt, that's on you. So the first thing I teach in the international styles is how to fall. A way to fall is a crash fall. So it's what stunt people use. I don't want to fall onto one point. If I fall, boom, just on my shoulder, it hurts. So when I fall, I spread out wide and cover a lot of distance. Get the impact on more parts of my body. I also know all my power comes from right here, my feet. So if I'm wrestling, I never want somebody to be able to pick me up off my feet. If I get both feet in the air, I'm in trouble. A few people can score points from there. Not too many. So that's a main difference, is we are more, I guess you could say, nice or soft in America, where the other countries are more hardcore. If I'm take you down, I'm going to punish you. In America, if I'm going to take you down, we do it nice. Just different philosophies, we'll say. So with the out of bounds line I talked, if I bring somebody out of bounds, it's a zone control. So the first person that goes out, like sumo, if I get my partner out, I push them out, that's 1 point for me. If I get pushed out, they get a point. After the push out, we both start together in the center. So part of this style of wrestling is controlling the middle, not letting this person push me. If I feel I'm going, I can arch and throw, or I can do a shift and push the person out and get a point. So you start to learn about zone control. If I'm constantly backing up, the ref will say, warning, passive. Or in other countries say, passive, passive. That means they're scary. In America, we call it. You can't back up. You can't be ducking action. You got to go forward. First time the ref warns you, passive. Second time, they give you a shot clock. I got 30 seconds to score a point. If I can't score, my partner gets a point. Or my opponent, not partner. So that makes it 30 seconds. You got to do something. So there's no time to run away. There's no out of bounds to go to. So that's what creates a lot more action and a lot more high velocity. From our feet, a takedown, we know those. My partner will go flat. In this style, there's 2. I don't get my takedown point, the difference between free and folk. If I'm here in freestyle, no takedown. I gotta break the person body down flat to score. So you might still see people fighting here, overhook to come up and throw you. Where in folk style here, I can score 2 points. Another thing we can do from our feet is a 4 or 5 point feet to back. A 4 point is just me straight taking you from your feet to your back. I could throw you, I could tackle you. There's a lot of ways to get you there. A 5, which I can't show here, but I'll go to the gym, I'll make another video just because my ceiling is up here. And for a 5, you need to get the person over you like this, full body off the mat. And I got a few nice 5s we'll show. I can't do it in my basement. But a good for me, we worked a lot of head and arm. So the person's pushing into me, I back step, right to their back, 4 points. If I hold them there, 1, 2, pin, match is over. When a pin, all points are erased. So that's like we said, the knockout or the tap out in fighting, you automatically win. Another way we could do is exposure. Every time your back gets exposed to the mat here, you get 2 points. So say this person, they attack me, I stop their attack, I get them, and I'm gonna roll through and expose their back to the mat. I got their back, I didn't start the move, so I don't get 4, but I get 2 for exposing their mat off that. Same thing, if they attack me and I stop it, it counts for a 2 point takedown, not the full 4 or 5. Another area in here is mat wrestling. Mat wrestling now is different. Folk style, we're here, we try to get away, get up. Freestyle, you got about 10 to 20 seconds that the person can score on top. Back exposures, pins. You want to stay flat and wide and keep moving so they can't attack you. If they get a lock, you want to work on it, dig it, break it out. What I'm trying to do is expose their back. So I'll show the 2 most popular exposures. First one's called a gut wrench. Lift up their head. I'm gonna lock my hands or just get a grip right around the gut. Sink my hips back, pressure forward. I'm gonna load it on my hips, pop. And they go through. Each time I roll them, expose their back, 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 points, technical fall, mercy rule, you're done. Another way we could trap people is with a leg lace. You see I got the 2 legs back over here. I just finished my takedown, I still got your legs. I'm gonna lock them up, arch, bring you through, expose. Come back the other way. And keep exposing the person. Again, we can do this in order. 2, 4, 6, get the tech fall. So that was my basics of freestyle. Like I said, I think it is the best style of wrestling. I like Greco-Roman too, but right now, we'll get into that later. Greco-Roman is a little too hardcore for a lot of people that I coach and work with. But freestyle is for everyone, very fun. It's what women do in college, and it's what most people do internationally. So if you're interested in freestyle, we're gonna go through the City Kids Wrestling Club, which most of our Tech Trojans wrestle with, and we'll get that experience. Again, you're good, you go local, suburbs, state, maybe we get you a world title. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about freestyle, and as always, it's gonna be peace and much love to you.